A guide to installing a booster seat. It can be tough to know when your child is ready to transition to a booster seat. Click and Clack will show you the guidelines and requirements that will take the guessing out of this important step. A booster seat should only be used when your child weighs at least 40 pounds or 18 kilograms and is mature enough to sit upright and not wiggle during the drive. Use a booster seat until the seatbelt fits your child correctly around age 8 or 9. Seatbelts are made for people who are a minimum of 4 feet 9 inches or 145 centimeters tall. A booster seat lifts your child up so that the seatbelt fits correctly. Here is Dr. Andrew Howard, a pediatric orthopedic surgeon at Toronto's Hospital for Sick Children, to tell us why children need booster seats.
Adult-sized seatbelts aren't designed for small children. Small children between the ages of 4 and 9 don't fit into an adult belt properly. In the event of a crash, the child is going to move too much and the belt is going to load the wrong parts of the child's frame. What that can lead to is injuries to the head, the neck, the abdominal organs, the spine, the spinal cord. All of these injuries are preventable. They're preventable by using a booster seat. What a booster seat does is it picks the child up and forwards. And that means that the seatbelt loads the strong bone of the pelvis, which can absorb a lot of energy in a crash. It means that the seatbelt's correctly positioned on the chest, which can also absorb a lot of energy in a crash. The result of using a booster seat is preventing these serious injuries and having an uninjured child after a crash. That's what booster seats are for.
If your vehicle doesn't have adjustable head restraints or high seat backs, use a high back booster seat to protect your child's head and neck. If your vehicle has adjustable head restraints or high seat backs, you may choose a no-back booster seat. Never put a booster seat in the front seat of your vehicle. The back seat is the safest place for children until they are at least 12 years old. Booster seats use your vehicle's seat belt instead of an internal harness system to hold your child and the booster seat in place in a sudden stop or crash. You must use the lap and shoulder belt with your booster seat. If you're using a booster seat that was once a forward-facing seat with an internal harness and a tether strap attached to it, check your instruction manual to learn how to remove the internal harness and find out where to store the tether strap. You'll no longer need these at this stage unless allowed by the manufacturer. If the strap isn't stored safely, it could hurt your child in a sudden stop or crash. To install your booster seat, simply place it in the back seat and buckle your child in using the vehicle's lap and shoulder belt. If there is a seat belt slot guide on the booster seat, your instruction manual will tell you how it should be used. Some booster seats use the Universal Anchorage System, UAS, to hold the booster seat into the vehicle. Look in your instruction manual to find out if you need to use the UAS. When your child isn't riding in the vehicle, buckle the seat to the vehicle like this. If there's a sudden stop or crash, the seat won't hit anyone. Seatbelt adjusters haven't been tested for safety, so avoid using them unless they came installed in your vehicle and are made by your vehicle's manufacturer. Instead, use a booster seat to make the seatbelt fit correctly. Many Canadian provinces now have a law requiring the use of booster seats. For more information, check with the Government Transportation Authority in your province or territory. Above all, teach your child that riding in a booster seat is fun. It's much easier to see out the window, and it makes riding in the vehicle safer and more comfortable. It's important to know that your child is safe when you're on the road. If you're at all unsure about installing your child's car seat, enroll in a Safe and Sure child car seat installation workshop in your area.